Hey there, balloon friends. It's Patricia Robinson with Stick Up Artistry and Design. And here's the thing. Everywhere I go, people always ask me the question, Patricia, how do you make the beads? My beads keep unraveling. My bubbles won't stay. Well, if you stick around, I'll show you how. Okay, balloon friends, so this is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a hand pump or an electric inflator to get you started, right? You're also gonna need a 260, a 350, or a 160, doesn't really matter, right? In order to get you ready. So I'm gonna give you some time and go ahead and get your materials. Okay, balloon friends, do you have all your materials? Perfect. Okay, so let's get started. What we're going to do is we're going to take our hand pump, or remember, we can always use our electric inflator, and we're going to take the nozzle of the 260, slide it over the nozzle of the hand pump, and we're going to inflate. Now, we're going to leave about a 4 to 5 finger tail, and we're also going to make sure that we burp the balloon. So we're going to take our pointer finger and our thumb. We're going to pinch it just slightly, release some air, because it's always important that we have a very long neck. We're going to tie the balloon securely, like so. And then we're going to start our bubbles. So I see you in the next video. Okay. Perfect. You've inflated your first modeling balloon. So let's get to making those balloon beads. We're going to take our pointer finger and our thumb, and we're going to pinch the balloon. Once we pinch it, we're going to start twisting it so we can make our first balloon bead. Now, I know you're going to ask the question, how many times do I twist it? This is going to take some time, practice, and skill. But for right now, and for this tutorial, we're going to make sure that we twist this 5 full times to make sure that it is secure, okay? And to make sure that we do not lose this first bubble, we're going to take our pinky finger and our ring finger, and we're going to slide that bubble in between so that it doesn't go anywhere, okay? So once you complete this step, I'll see you in the next video. Hey there, friends. Okay, so where we left off is right here. We have our first bubble, and we have it in between our pinky finger and our ring finger. Now we're going to continue on with the bubble chain. So we're going to do the same thing with our finger that we're not using, okay? We're going to take our pointer finger and our thumb. We're going to make the next bubble. We're also going to utilize the other hand that we're using with this modeling balloon as well. And we're going to pinch and twist. And remember, we twist 5 full times just to make sure that it is secure. Again, we repeat, we pinch, and we twist. We pinch and we twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Pinch, twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, as you can see, our beads aren't going anywhere. Okay? Now, let's continue on with the chain. We pinch, we twist. We pinch, we twist. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, what happens if you have to go somewhere and you got to put this down, you get a phone call or something like that, okay? What we're going to do is take the remaining of the balloon. We're going to take the first one that was in our pinky and ring finger, and we're going to lock it and put it away, okay? That way, it doesn't unravel and we still have our beads. Now, if we want to continue on with the beads, we carefully unlock it like so. We put it back in our pinky and our ring finger, and we continue on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, here's another quick tip. It's very important that you always twist in the same direction. So if you were twisting away from you, you always make sure you twist away, right? If you were twisting the other way, you always twist that way. So if you were twisting against your body, you always twist against your body. If you were twisting away from your body, you always make sure that you twist away from your body. This is how we make sure that the bubbles don't come apart and they stay nice and tight. Okay, now I'll meet you in the next video. Hey there, balloon friends. But guess what? We have our balloon chain. Okay, so let's say you're doing a setup and you need this balloon chain to go into a garland. And you're like, oh my goodness, I don't want it to unravel. What can we do? Come on, let me hear you. Right, we can take the first bubble and we can lock it in. And just a quick tip. If I was going on a setup and I needed this in a balloon garland, I would leave it just like this and just put it in the bag, okay? Because we don't want anything to happen, and we never know when we need to wrap it into something and use it as an anchor. So just think about that. Now, if you're going to use this balloon chain immediately, if you're making like a bouquet or you need to wrap it around like a group of flowers or something like that, I'll show you how to cut this tip securely and make sure it doesn't unravel. Okay, so in the beginning I told you your materials, what you're gonna need is a hand pump, you're gonna need some modeling balloons, and then you're also going to need a pair of scissors. Okay, so what we're going to do is go to the end of the balloon. We're going to make a very small bubble, and then we'll get the tip of it. We're going to take our scissors and we're going to carefully cut across. We're going to release the air like so. Unravel our chain and be careful. Take that first bubble, put it in between your pinky and your ring finger. And now what we want to do is carefully take both of the ends and tie them together. The reason why we want to do that is because we want to make the least amount of knots as possible. But what I understand is that's going to take a little time. It's going to take a little bit of time and skill. So for right now, what we're going to do is make sure we do not lose this bubble here, okay? We're going to go ahead and tie that off. And notice, our balloon beads aren't going anywhere, okay? So we're going to tie that off like so. And then, if you want this to be a complete circle, you'll tie the two ends together. And look at that. We have our balloon chain. Great job. I know you did a fantastic job. Tell me in the comments how you did. Talk to you later.